Okay, in this video we're going to talk very quickly about quick and easy graph sketching. So if you are given information about a function, about its first derivative, and about its second derivative, many times with that information you can just do an approximate sketch of the original function, the f of x function. So let's try that here. So if I'm given the following information about this function, what I notice is I have two features that pertain to the original function. These are just points, so you've got to recognize them as points. So what are the points? The points are 1, 3, so x is 1 and y is 3. There's that 1 point. Then you have 0, 1. X is 0, y is 1. So I have these 2 points that are on my graph. That was information about the original function. Now let's look about information on the first derivative and the second derivative. Okay, both of these pieces about the first and second derivative, so these two features, all concern the x value of 1. So the first one tells me that the slope of the function at 1 is going to equal 0. So therefore, I have a couple of possibilities. My shape could be this way, because that slope would equal 0. It could be this way. That slope equals 0. Or it could be a shelf. So let me just back out a little bit. It could be a shelf. That slope equals 0. So I have some possibilities. So the fact that the slope equals 0 does not nail down what the shape looks like. However, if I know not only is the slope equal to 0, but I know, so let me just get rid of this, I know that the second derivative at that same x value of 1 is negative. So if it's negative, what does that tell me? Remember the faces for the second derivative? If the second derivative is negative, I'm concave down. Does the place where it's concave down have a slope of 0? Yes. So based on this information, I now know that my graph could possibly be drawn like this. That's all I definitely know. It could go up again. It could come up again this way. I don't know those pieces of it. All I know is that given the information of these 4 characteristics, I can sketch that. So that's how you want to do your sketching. Think about what you know, think about what this information is telling you, and then go ahead and plot it. Once you do your sketch, go back and say, wait a second, is the point 1, 3 on my graph? And you can say, yes it is, because I can see it. Is the point 0, 1 on my graph? Yes it is. And remember, this is your original function. Does the slope of the original function, does that slope equal 0 at 1? And yes it does. Is that slope of the, is the second derivative tells me that the function at 1 is concave down because the value is less than 0. So it's negative. If it's negative, I have this scenario, which is the concave down face. So everything matches. Always sketch it and then go back and check that what you sketch really does meet every single criterion that has been established for you. So that's the end of this little quick video.